Hold up.
Hey, what is up, you guys? Chaos here. Quickly, just wanted to say, do I sound a little different? If so, I got a new mic. Yeah. Kind of struggled to say that, but how godly do I sound? Just want to know, I'm here at the TK house now. I got some new equipment, not gonna lie. I got some padding on my wall, and not like the female kind either. It's like soundproofing stuff. There's still a bit of echo in my room because there's still no bed, but I have a rug. It's a nice rug, I think, but I'll do like some sort of setup video sometime soon. But what's up, guys? It's been a while. I know, I've just been getting a lot of stuff done recently, so I do apologize for the lack of uploads. Well, I've been uploading every single day. I've just been putting my whole gaming setup together, and as most of you guys may or may not know, I now do live at the TK house, and I have a pretty fucking awesome room, not gonna lie. It's kind of away from everyone else, but it's spacious. Spacious? I think that's the word. The whole New York vibe, I guess. It's not too different from Florida. As most of you guys know, I used to live in Florida, but I was actually born in New York. Surprising, huh? You would never have thought. Maybe my voice would have been different. Maybe I would talk more like a thug, but unfortunately I don't, okay? I'm a pussy. That's besides the point. Today, I just wanted to tell you guys a quick story about how I got into my first accident. And it's kind of fucking weird because it wasn't too much of an accident, but this happened back in Florida when I still lived there about, I would have to say 2-3 months ago when I was still in like school. Well, it was right after I finished my college training, and then I went off to externship. If you guys don't know what externship is, just like an internship where you would have to go to a job and just work there for experience. No pay whatsoever. Yeah, the hours, it fucking sucked. Like, you have to understand. I used to go in at 7 a.m. I would have a break at 11, so I would work from 7 to 11 a.m. have a break from 11 all the way until 3 fucking p.m. Like, here's the really bad part. I would go home and take a nap maybe for 2 hours or so, and then try to record and edit a whole video within those 3 hours. Yeah, that was the roughest time of my life. But I would have to go in at 3 and come home at 7 fucking p.m. Literally the worst, especially if you're a YouTuber. Like, my sleep schedule is bad enough, but the hours kind of contributed to my whole accident. And yes, it was not as bad as you think, but I think it was really bad since it was my first accident ever. But anyway, here's how it goes. I worked at a chiropractor. As most of you guys know, I was a nurse. Well, that's what the Goon Squad says. I was studying radiology and everything there is to know about bones in the body, okay? The whole anatomy, the whole shindig. Do people say shindig anymore? But pretty much this job had me standing for hours on end, and yeah, I was pretty tired. So after my nap, I would have to drive back at 3 p.m. all the way back to the job. The drive from my house on the highway was only about, I would say, 30 minutes or so, but by the time I was pretty close to my destination, I started getting drowsy, okay? There was a bit of backed up traffic, so you have to understand, okay? I was kind of going fast, but I was going kind of slow. At the same time, I was drowsy as a motherfucker. Not the best combination in the world. There was this lady, a nice young lady. She was probably maybe my age, maybe a little older, maybe 25 years old. She was casually enjoying her day. I'm pretty sure she was playing tunes also. And you know, while she was blasting her radio and jamming out, she hears this slam in the back of her car. And yes, it came from me. And here's how it really happened, okay? I was kind of like scooching up a little bit in my car because there was a red light. She would move forward, she would stop. I would move forward and I would stop. For most of you drivers out there, you would know what I mean. But she inched up quite a bit and then she would stop. The thing is, I dozed off as I was inching up and didn't realize it because I think I fell asleep as I was going forward. Folks at home, especially if you're kids or a new driver, try to get sleep, okay? Like, this shit can happen to anyone. The thing is, like, I woke up a split second right before I hit her car. And yes, I hit her car. I ruined her fucking groove, okay? She was jamming out and everything, and I completely just ruined her vibe, okay? It's lady, girl, chick, maybe her name was Susan, I'm not sure. I'm completely sorry, okay? You're probably listening to some Katy Perry or whatnot, but I totally just screwed it up. So right after that initial impact of the cars, we kind of just sat there for a while. No one really honked their horn or anything. I think everyone was surprised as we were. She was pretty stunned. I'm pretty sure she was a bit shaken too. And imagine me, when I woke up from that, I was just like, holy shit, I did not just hit a car. Because I've had dreams about me hitting a car, I just never thought that would actually happen. And it did, unfortunately. So we kind of pulled off to the side and we were right in front of like, I think it was a mechanic shop or a car wash. We both proceeded to get out of our cars and yes, she got out first. She wasn't even angry, she was more shaken than anything. I got out of my car slowly, expecting her to yell at me. And luckily, I'm so glad it didn't happen. She didn't yell at me, she was pretty nice. Remember, this is still Florida. A lot of people are a little more nicer in Florida than they are here in New York. So if this happened in New York, I feel like I would have got yelled at or maybe even beat up. I spoke to her, she spoke to me. Oh, are you okay? She says. I'm just like, oh, I said the same thing back. Obviously, she's a woman, she's a female. I was more concerned about her safety because honestly, nothing even happened. We both looked at the front and the back of her car and literally there was nothing, no scratch whatsoever. I don't even know if you call that a fender bender because I did hit her fender. Literally, there was no scratch. It was completely spotless. So I asked her, miss, do we call someone? Should we, should we take down each other's license plate? But then she was just like, no, if there's nothing really wrong, I feel like we should just leave it alone. Maybe just ignore it. And that's pretty much what we did. And here's the awkward part. I said, okay, ma'am, I'm so sorry. I really hope you're okay. And she says, yeah, I'm fine. But at the time, I'm sure she doesn't really realize what I said. I got back into my car and saying, I hope you have a nice day, ma'am. Yes, I said that to her after shaking her up from this little fender bender, but I didn't really know what to say in that situation, so pretty awkward occasion. It's okay that it happened, I think. As long as no one got hurt, that's all I was really concerned about. If she was injured, I didn't even think about myself at that situation, but I'm glad that was my first experience with a car accident, well, I'm not glad, I'm glad no one got hurt. And anyway, let me know if you guys have any similar experiences. I would love to know, but yeah, that was my experience, and trust me, it could have been worse, but I'm so glad no one got hurt. But anyway, hope you guys definitely enjoyed this little quick story. Like I said, I'm at a TK house now, definitely more videos to come, maybe even more stories like these. Let me know if you guys like these type of stories. But at the same time, I want to kind of mix it up with vlogs as well as with the gaming stuff. So hit me up in the comment section below, guys. I always read the comments, and make sure to leave a like just so I know that you guys are here and listening and always coming back for more. So hope you guys definitely enjoyed, and thank you so much for listening. I'm the Chaos. Hope you love the godly voice and stay majestic, and I'll catch you guys later. And one more thing. I hope you have a lovely day. I can't believe I said that. Hold up.